If you believe that white supremacy is active and alive today, then how come two European countries, Russia and Italy, seems to have a conflict of interest in the Kristos ethnicity? The Eurocentric images demoralize people of African descent and subconsciously make them feel inferior to Europeans on vacation. The Afrocentric icons are inspiring for the fulfillment of biblical prophecy as written, since the Ethiopian Shiloh is the spirit of divine Ethiopian truth who will expose the man of sin at the Vatican and immediately eradicate neocolonialism. Yet Russia cannot explain how they found a black Jesus in the 14th century, when the unauthorized 1600 Greek transliteration, invented title Jesus, didn't exist contemporarily, until after 200 years later as a Jesuit mystery. This is still a final Eurocentric attempt to subvert the biblical Hebrew title Yeshua from the scene, since Jesuits have been planted in the Russian government through infamous secret societies. Hence, we must question how and why two first world countries have the de facto authority to influence people of African descent with irreligious theology, as if their Eurocentric version of Kristos the Elect prophet to arise have any relevance in debt-based system of global financial slavery? Colossians ESV 2:17 revised in Ethiopian spectacles. These Eurocentric images are a shadow of the diplomatic things to come, but the international political reality, substance, belongs to Kristos risen in essence, return. Lucas 11:18 NKJV revised in Ethiopian spectacles. If Satan, slanderer and resistor of human brotherhood, Pope for prophet, also is divided against himself in Europe, how will his geopolitical white supremacy kingdom stand? Because you say I cast out demons, Jesuit bankers, by Beelzebub, gluttony and envy. For you will all come to know the divine Ethiopian truth of the risen Kristos in society today, and the risen Kristos will diplomatically set humanity debt-free from global financial captivity. In collective security, all for one negus, and one negus for all. For the imperial throne of David in Ethiopia is vacant and awaiting the rise of a living Solomonic remnant to fulfill biblical prophecy, so as human rights faith, expectation of prophet to arise, and human rights works, civil disobedience, is in balance through a human intermediary, Ethiopian Orthodox prophet, then international justice and righteous human rights judgment, decision-making, will return upon the sacred mercy seat in the east. It is only through human rights righteousness, legal and lawful uprightness, that the will, consent, of the people of African descent can and will exalt a backward nation politically, as a mighty man, Vicar Hoax, is not delivered by a Jesuit army, but through tactful human rights negotiations with the will of the people conferring international legitimacy in collective sovereignty, political free will. For human beings have corrupted their priceless and divine image in commercial sin, transgressions against UDHR law of equality, and have not sought to claim any human rights entitlements, privileges, and immunities. Unbeknown to most, is that the human rights law, 30 articles, is our diplomatic tutor to the sovereign Abetu, Lord, of hosts, who is the sacred gift of the divine covenant, UDHR charter, risen from among common folks. Therefore, an Ethiopian Orthodox human rights prophet has risen in divine Ethiopian wisdom to eradicate neocolonialism, and bring a swift end to geopolitical usury, exploitation, and capitalism under Jesuitism. Biblical prophecy cannot be fulfilled without a living Ethiopian Orthodox human rights prophet to lawfully discharge, write off, the astronomical national debt bill, as the new Lion of Judah's sovereign monetary authority who the will of the people of African descent appoint and commission to decolonize their minds and destroy irreligious discrimination. Get up, stand up, speak out and let's end Jesuitism now. Not asking why, but how. Nobody will fail to appreciate that international human rights law, 30 articles of the UDHR Charter, is the greatest benefit to every priceless and divine human being. For it is from the equity, fairness, of international human rights law that diplomatic honor and political advantage arise for the meek, politically powerless. It is from the deficiency of international human rights law that economic distress and punitive damage, unlawful astronomical national debt, results for the country. It is through failure to set up international human rights law that senseless violence and political injury grow in grassroots communities. Hence, it is necessary that at this present time all peoples of African descent should join hands in the diplomatic work of establishing a sovereign, debt-free, government, central body of authority. Wades Mariam, hymn of praise of Our Holy Lady the Virgin Mariam, first day of the week, Sunday. 1. Thou was named beloved woman, Church, O blessed among women. You are the sacred chamber, in that you were called holiest of holies, and in it were the 10 words, which were written by the fingers of Cu Mags Habier. He, Abba Janoi, Father Majesty, made known this to us first of all by Yada, i.e. Iota, which is the first letter of the name of our universal Redeemer, Lion of Judah world banker, Iesus the Kristos, who became incarnate of thee without political change, and became the mediator of the new human rights covenant, and by the shedding of his holy blood, human rights works, he politically purified the believers and the Tuahito Christian people who were pure, and because of this we all magnify thee, O Our Lady, thou ever pure Cu Mags Habier bearer. We beseech thee and lift our eyes to thee, so that we may find mercy and compassion with the lover of humanity, mystic. O Holy Virgin Mariam, pray for us. Kristos rose up in the flesh on the 3rd day, Tuesday. He will fast 40 days and 40 nights in order that he might deliver us.
Give thanks for watching, and if you need more information or wish to participate with a human rights contribution, then please feel free to contact us at kingdomofdebrizit2020@gmail.com in human rights solidarity. Blessings.